Adriano Leito Ribeiro. Being Hassun, everything seems to be Adriano's fate. He was in such a hurry that, according to his mother, he was born on February 17, 1962, 6 months old. Adriano played in the youth team of Flamengo Brazil from 1997 to 1999. From 1999 to 2000, he played in the seniors of Flamengo, until the eyes of the Inter chief fell on this emerging star of those years, who shone like a diamond. He played 2 seasons on loan in Fiorentina and Parma, and during this time he scored 7 goals in 23 games. After familiarizing himself with the Italian football atmosphere, he returned to the team of Inter to become the deadly bite of snakes. Rebellious shots and one-on-one battles with opposing defenders, numerous goals, and his bias toward Inter made him upon a more special place in the hearts of Matsuri fans day by day, to the point where they nicknamed him the Emperor. In order to preserve his empire, Oberoi rejected the tempting offers of Chelsea and Real and said that Inter is my last home in football. He calls Inter his life and love, as if a man sees his whole life in the eyes of his lover. Adriano signed a contract with Inter in 2004 until 2008. A year later, in 2005, he made a new contract extension until 2010, an extension in the heart of the extension for the love of Inter. That day, he was so happy and excited about the extension that Bagror looked into the eyes of all the reporters and said that in the next contract he will extend it until 2015 and that he would like to play for Inter until he retires. But he did not know what life had planned for him. In the national arena, he won the Copa America with Brazil in 2004. The following year, in the Confederations Cup, in the match against Argentina, with the help of his powerful left foot, he set Albiceleste's goal on fire so that samba could overcome tango. 2 consecutive championships and a unique brilliance in the Confederations Cup, along with quality games at Inter, made all the golden balls in Adriano's hands. But let's see. A bad injury at the time brought the golden ball to the football poet and his compatriot, Ronaldinho. And but that damn call. That damn call that informs the son of the father's death. This phone ruined Adriano's life like his fatal shots. He started playing football with his father's insistence. The father wanted his son to become one of the many Brazilian football stars, but he did not know that Adriano's football life depended on his father's being alive. I wish the father was more patient so that Adriano would survive from the inside and shine more and more in the following years. The black shadow of depression, addiction, and alcohol use overshadowed Adriano's good days and pushed him to the brink of suicide. The man who had won all the head-to-head football battles was now losing the game of his life like a loser. Excessive alcohol consumption led the Brazilian man to the point where his mother reported his suicide, but fortunately, Adriano survived this incident. After a few difficult months, Adriano started personal training to return to football, and after passing the preparation period, he returned to Flamengo. Then he joined Rome. Interestingly, in Rome, he never entered the field as a fixed player and always cursed the role. After Rome, he played in Corinthians, Atletico Paranaense, and finally in Miami United. In 2016, he left the club without any notice and said goodbye to the football world. Adriano's life was never uneventful. In 2022, after 24 days of marriage with Micaela Mesquita, they separated. The reason for this separation was very strange. His wife claimed that instead of thinking about the happiness of his family, Adriano was enjoying the first days of his life. He is constantly watching football. Adriano had gone to Cruzeiro to watch the match between his friends Brazil and Switzerland. But when he returned home after 2 days, the business ended and his wife filed for divorce. In the end, it can be said that even though Adriano has a normal life these days, and at least his laughs on Instagram photos are still hearty, but his regret is etched in the hearts of Brazil and Inter fans forever. A star that was in hurry to shine and decline.